exactly is this black box in front of us here? Well, this is the well-anticipated Vanguard Speed Loader. So once you've got one of these, that thing is no longer required. It handles your pistol magazines, your mid-cap magazines, and also even your high-cap magazines. If we open the side compartment here, you'll see inside is the storage for all of the BBs. So make sure you put some nice, good quality BBs into this thing. And also, as standard, you will get your LiPo 11-volt battery here, which sticks on really nicely, actually, with this little pre-stuck Velcro-y type thing here, with a connector that goes straight into the unit just there. This tube coming up here is where your BBs load through this thing and back up through at a nice faster rate. So you'll see that shortly. We've got this large winding knob here and this little port here, which is similar to the ejection for the BBs. This one is a secret. I'm going to show you this shortly on the video. So make sure you stay tuned to find out, because this thing is a lifesaver. The large knob here, we just press it once, which actually engages the screen here. Nice LED screen indicating the battery level, and then it shows you up to 5 presets on here, so you can set it up for your different various magazine types and loadings. To go down to the bottom, you can press unlock and you can see what they're currently set to. If you want to change that, if you just hold in the button there, it will scroll down to the actual amount, which then you can edit and adjust the actual total here. So very, very simple. And then once you press one, your BBs obviously start loading. So this is so simple and straightforward. We take the KWA magazine here, we position it over the BB loader here, so it's 120 rounds. We've got that set on here as the preset 2. So we just want to hold that on with a firm grip just to make sure it's not going anywhere. You will start to feel this tighten up this magazine as it starts getting full. And let's give it a go. So we're going to go 120 rounds. And that is your full magazine. But it will detect your pressure limits on here as well. So if this thing is getting a bit too full or the spring's getting a bit too tight, then it will stop at whatever BB is obviously going to fit into that magazine. So this one is really pretty close. 118 it stopped at there. It says the pressure was getting quite high. So it obviously did stop, but I'd class that as a full magazine. So do you remember when I was telling you there was a little secret compartment here and a little hole here? And I'm guessing you're going to be very eager to know what that thing is for. All you do to empty this magazine is take it here, push it down, and that loads it straight back into the reservoir into here, so you can use them BBs again. That thing's nice and empty. You saw how quick that was. Absolutely wonderful. How do we load high caps? These things sold separately, however very, very useful, are what we actually use to fill the high cap magazines. It's a little contraction that fits onto both of these nozzles here. It clips down, and you might notice that it does snap to the box because it's got a nice powerful magnet built into here. So when you're not actually using it, you can actually just leave it on the top of the box. And all we do is open the magazine up, position it underneath the actual spout here, select what preset that you want, depending on obviously how much capacity your magazine is, and begin filling. Pretty happy with that. No special way to empty these things, unfortunately. You just need to tip them back into the reservoir, but you saw how easy that thing was to open and tip it back in. And last but not least, a gas magazine like this. Another contraption, you say? Well, yes. This thing again sold separately, however it makes loading these gas magazines a cinch. Again, got a nice powerful magnet on there, so it attaches really, really well, but then you can attach it to your 2 spouts. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. You've got 2 there in case one does slowly wear out after time. And so straightforward to actually load this thing. All you do is put it into the crevice just here. You'll feel it fit nice and snug. It's not going to go anywhere there. You do need to make sure you hold this in position as it fills, because obviously it's going to bring the spring up and fill this thing up nice and well. It's about, let's put it at 25 on here. So we'll give it a fill and you'll see the magic. That's your 25 BBs. You can see how lovely they're positioned in there. Full magazine, and you can get going straight away with that thing. And then it's compatible with all them sort of magazines as well. Look how lovely that has packed them in there.